Today, we are going to compare the iPhone 14 Pro versus the iPhone 15 Pro. At the outset, the first major difference that the 15 Pro comes with is the case, of course, well, as in the physical case. So the 15 Pro comes with a titanium, whereas the 14 Pro is your regular stainless steel. What difference, you may ask? The 15 Pro actually feels very much lighter than the 14. The 15 Pro is only 187 grams, whereas the 14 Pro is 206 grams. So that in itself gives you a very noticeable difference. Now, the second major one and the most famous one is the USB-C, which is in the 15 series. The USB-C, if you are a fan of using many gadgets and if you're looking at compatibility, yes, your 15 or your USB-C is actually very beneficial. But apart from that, it's not considered a major upgrade from your regular iPhone cables, because the charging is also pretty much the same. A full charge to your 15 is around 91 minutes, and on the 14 it's around 101 minutes. So let's say like a 10-minute difference. So that's on your fast and lightning cable charge. The third major difference is the action button. The 14 Pro and all the series below that comes with an action button, which, as you know, is like a flick of a switch, which only enables you to make the phone as silent or in ringing mode. Whereas the 15 model actually is not like a switch, but it's actually a button kind of thing, where it lets you choose what you want to do and you can actually customize it. As a default setting, if you want your phone to go silent, you just need to hold the action button and then it goes to silent. But of course, you can also customize it to however you like. If you're coming to the performance, the 14 Pro comes with an A16 Bionic chip, whereas the 15 Pro comes with a A17 Pro chip. Now this is very advanced, and the usage, though it feels similar, if you're a heavy user or if you're expecting gaming experience to be like really smooth, the A17 is definitely a plus. And in terms of battery life, though Apple have already advertised that it's literally the same, as in like you have your same 29 hours of playback, it's literally the same. But the battery mAh, it's 3200 on the 14 and it's 3274 on the 15 Pro, which is actually close to nothing because the 74 mAh is not going to be a major difference maker here. And what is the best thing about the iPhone 15 Pro is because it's a USB-C type, you can actually have an external cable attached to here. So whenever you're clicking and shooting any videos, you can directly transfer all your videos instantly because you're connected to a USB-C. So you can use it like an external hard drive to directly connect and transfer all your videos for longer playback time. The camera features are literally the same, except for maybe one difference where the 15 Pro allows you to take 12 megapixel and 24 megapixel photos, and the HDR is actually, it's HDR 15 in 15 Pro, and this one is HDR 14, which is like a smart photo capability. And the portrait feature, the iPhone 15 Pro lets you do a smart portrait feature or the next gen portrait feature, whereas the 14 Pro is your regular portrait feature, which basically means you have more depth and aperture in all of your photos, especially in your portrait, so you can find a visible difference over there. Now, what is the final verdict? Because in terms of price, there is absolutely no major difference, because this one, the 15 Pro, is 1,239 euros and the 14 Pro is at 1,100 euros. So merely for 100 or 150, what is the trade-off? Your USB Type-C, and then your titanium body, and then your action button. That's it. So if you're a fan or if you're a major user of the USB Type-C, then definitely go for the 15 Pro. Or if you're planning to switch from Android and if you're confused between a 14 Pro and a 15 Pro, then yes, definitely. Or if you're 3 generations back here, definitely go for it. But if you already have the 14 Pro, then I would definitely not recommend upgrading it to the 15 Pro, but rather just wait for another year, hoping that Apple brings something really exciting for the 16. Once again, thanks for watching the video, and let us know your thoughts below in the comment section.